Hello everybody, Iain Robson here, welcome back to American Outback. Alright, we got a couple things going on today. I got the case right now, he's working away, where is he? Spraying some moisture down on the potatoes here. Apparently they're kind of low in moisture right now, so just putting a little bit of that down. As you can see, the levels of nutrients in PK are good, weed prevention is good, soil pH is good, but the moisture is a bit low, so we're going to spray a little bit of water down here. And that should increase the pH, increase the moisture levels here, which will hopefully increase our yield as well. Let's go to our truck real quick. The other thing we did last episode is we sprayed a little bit of manure, or liquid manure over here, if memory serves. A little bit of manure over here. And what about the other field there? I could almost put another little bit down. X4. Could spray PK as well, actually, or NPK. Could do all three. That might actually not be a bad idea. Let's see, what's this like over here? 4 and 0. Yeah, maybe what we'll do. We'll do PK, NPK, because that'll bring up our N by 3 and our PK by 1. Yeah, that's what we'll do, I think. So let's grab this guy right here. Take him back to the main farm, and then we'll go from there, I think. Like I said, we will need to... Oh, there's the exit. We will need to, of course, check on a few things. Let's go and drive to this field and check on our seed production to see how it's doing. It should be okay, but we're going to find out here in a second. Combine's there for the time being, just chilling out. Alright, let's check to see what this is like while that guy's spraying water. Here we are. Fertilizer is 5%, seeds 18%. What does it need? It needs grain for seeds and manure. Grain and seeds. I believe we picked up some cows. There we are. I thought we did. Yeah, we did. Totally did. We need some TMR for them. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm fairly certain we picked up some cows at some point. Let's go put this liquid slurry spreader away, and then we shall take care of the cows. Well, that is spraying a little bit of moisture there, because we're going to need to use the same thing. Words apparently are difficult at the moment. Perhaps I should slow down a little bit. Jeez. Apparently driving is difficult too. Oh my goodness. Still difficult. Here we go. This time. I'll grab a quick sip of coffee here. Maybe that'll help. Holy smokes. It's like I've never driven before today. Slowly. There we go. Jeez. Alright, so let's put the slurry spreader away. Let's do it right here. Take this turn a bit wide, and we'll come back at the end here. There we go. Perfect. Okay, because we don't need that at the moment. And what we do need is the trailer for the animals, which is somewhere here. I'm pretty sure we have a trailer of sort to feed animals with. I guess it's this one. Yep, I guess that's what we're using. I don't know where that is. It's probably actually, I think I know where it is. The Teco trailer. That's what we'll use. Let's leave this right now in here, and the Teco trailer's over by the Ford, so we'll actually hop into that real quick. Here we go. I thought we gave our cows TMR, but I guess I fast forwarded time just enough for them to use all of it up. So let's use our little Teco trailer here. I do like this little trailer. I don't know why I like this trailer so much. I just find it's a nice size. It's not too big, not too small. It works for most tractors. And it's nice because it doesn't have the dolly trailer on it, which is another nice little aspect there. We're going down past 22. Yeah, it doesn't have a dolly on it, so it's nice and easy to maneuver. At least that's what I find, at least. So I'm not sure about you guys, but that's what I find. So, all right, we're taking the turn up here. Go past there. Don't hit the train. See? I can actually drive through those cars now. The train itself, I believe, is collidable, but the cars aren't. And I guess that's the reason why the light only works for the train itself and not actually the cars. So, anyhow. That's my guess, at least. Now, we do have some seeds. I think this might be able to take seeds. I wonder if it will. You could just empty out the seeds as well while we're at it. Let's see if it will work. Sometimes it does. I don't want the fertilizer, so I'm looking for a sapgut is the name. I think it's the first one here. Yeah. Let's see if we can do this. It should work. I don't know. This trailer isn't designed for seeds, but if you have the right mods installed, this should work. Yes. There we go. Was I not seeing that correctly? I don't know why we only have 99. That's a bit odd. Oh, I think it's just not close enough. That's what it is. Or the actual trigger is in a weird spot and needs to be. Anyways, it's fine. We got it. So we'll just empty the seeds over to our silo over here that we have for the time being. This is where we've been storing our seeds that we've been collecting, just so we can continue seed production, basically, which has been good. Not quite. Not quite. This guy needs some more water, it looks like. I don't know where he stopped. I can't tell. This looks like it's all been sprayed, but I guess it hasn't. Oh no. I see what he's doing now. Going to get some more moisture. Or, well, water, not moisture. So the reason why I'm doing this, I just want to make sure, so if I want to like go and refill somewhere, this is like an easier place to refill, because what can happen is if you go over this right here, you might fill up with fertilizer instead of seeds. That's the reason why I'm doing it this way. Although I didn't realize the trigger was this slow, unfortunately, but that's what happens sometimes. So we don't have the capability at the moment of putting NPK down on those grass fields, which is fine. So if you recall, the reason why we're doing this is so we can make a large amount of TMR for our cows, because we actually have dairy cows and beef cows, I think. So we have 150 dairy cows and they need TMR, and we also have 150 beef cows and they do have TMR though. So alright, there we go, this guy's full. There we go. Just drop it over here real quick. There we are. I forget, this will be the multi-fruit mod that has this, and I think there's a couple other ones you can get that do the same sort of idea. There we go. Empty the seeds out into there. I'm assuming there's an auger system that goes up there somehow. I guess it's on the side. Oh, I never even noticed that before. Huh. I don't know why I never noticed that. Anyways, TMR for the cows. Let's go. Drive around the bushes a little bit, and then we'll get some TMR for the cows, and then we're good. So we need to actually go in the pasture for the cows, which is not here. Why did they come all over here to do this? Well, we're taking the long way apparently. Jeez. Ah, well. Anyways, how was your weekend? Hopefully everybody has had a good weekend so far. I'm recording this on Monday, which is technically, if you're in Ontario, I think it's only Ontario, it's part of the long weekend, depending on where you work. Some people may have gotten this day off as part of a long weekend, some people may not have. Civic holiday is what they call it. Or civic day, I guess. It's funny because in Quebec you don't get it off, but in Ontario you do get it off. Quebec gets Saint Jean Baptiste Day, or Saint John the Baptist Day in English. They get that day off, which is June 24th. And then if you work in Ontario, for the most part you'll have the day off. Not everywhere. Like, for example, my wife doesn't have the day off, but I do, for example. So, just depends. So like the way the government works is depending on where your office is located and depending on what your job is. So, well, 1 second, coffee break. So we ran into a bit of a problem with the multiplayer server. Don't know what happened, but it appears the Oklahoma map has actually corrupted, which is a bit of a shame actually, because we were all having fun on that map. But that does happen with Farm Sim from time to time. I guess this is the best way to... Yes. Actually, can I get in the fields? Yes, I can. It corrupted. Oklahoma corrupted the save file or something. So we were able to log into the server and then immediately get kicked off, basically. And the server would shut down. So, but unfortunate. Sometimes these weird things happen. And we don't always know the reasons why, but that's just the way it rolls sometimes. Whoa, watch out, cow. Let's go into this view real quick. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. It was really strange. Like, I don't know, we added a couple other mods, and perhaps the mods, that was the reason why we had trouble. So, I don't know. I don't know for certain. Wow, I really can't see at all from that view. I don't know if that was the reason why it decided not to work. I don't know. It could have been. Like, sometimes like multiplayer servers are a bit different than single player. So I don't know what to do this. So I'm on the hunt for a new map now to see what I can find. There's a couple ones I've seen that look alright, but nothing too crazy. Some people suggested like Pleasant Valley, some people suggested Michigan, Georgia. So it just depends on what everybody's feeling, basically. Yes, this way. So that is the unfortunate side effect of this, but it's okay, I guess. You know, you kind of have to expect these things from Farm Sim, actually. No, you're not going to accept that there? Oh, there it goes. I don't know why. Oh, it's such a random location sometimes. Like, we were like, you know, back here, and that trigger didn't work. Up here, the trigger did work. I don't understand. There we go. Cows are good to go. The case has finished. Let's hop over to the case real quick. There we go. Finished applying moisture, which is excellent. Drive off. I think the way the crop destruction module works now is you don't destroy root crops like this anymore when you drive over them, but you do destroy other crops. So, kind of interesting. Alright, that's that. So we need to get some NPK and spray it on our grass fields. Don't know why I didn't just follow the path. Would have been easier. Alright, so here's the turn right here. Perfect. Yeah, so if you have any map suggestions for the multiplayer server, we're looking for something with soil mod. And we're looking for, I think, an American map, I think. NPK, Iain. NPK. There we go. So that's what we're kind of on the lookout for. I've seen a couple of potentials. I thought about going back to Manchester on the multiplayer server. I thought it'd be kind of fun. Spud Boy, he he played on Manchester. I think I played Manchester. I think almost everybody's played at Manchester already, so that was the one thing where we're like, well, do you really want to go back there sort of idea, so that was what we weren't sure about, so we'll have to figure out what the deal is there. But we checked out a new map recently on the weekend as well, North Oak Township American Edit, which is a nice little map actually. It does have SOA mod in it, but it's a small American map, or supposed to be a small American map, so it's a pretty neat little style. I liked it actually. It's definitely not for everybody. Like, I think most people are going to be like, The fences are collidable, I discovered, which is kind of funny. It's usually one of the first things I discover. How many grass fields do we have? We have 24 as well. 23, 20, 27. Why do they spread them out all over the place? I'm never going to go to the half those ones. Ah, goodness. Let's close Courseplay. Is that good? Yeah. So we're not quite ready to actually deal with the grass yet. So we're going to put some NPK down, bring up the moisture level as well a little bit, and hopefully that will allow us to have a better yield. We'll see what happens. I don't know how. I'm not sure. Like, it's difficult to tell like how much the grass is affected by like soil mod in comparison to like other crops. Other crops you can see the numbers in the end, whereas like with the grass you can't see it in the same way. So I think that's why often we're like, did we spray that? Did we not spray that? It's like you can't even tell if you sprayed or not. No. You can only tell by your tracks basically. So this is where Courseplay is nice, because you can just set up Courseplay on the field and then go from there, because then at least you know you got most of it. But if you do it manually, I don't think I even have a course for this. I might actually. 14. I would do have an outline. So I could theoretically do it, but it's not that big of a field, so I'm not worried, super worried about it. Here we go. Also, if I use GPS, it kind of makes my life a bit easier, because then we can tell where we've been, sort of idea. So, well, a couple people have been sharing some really cool photos on the Google Plus community. Nathan Robson shared a couple of cool little videos the other day there, or today, I guess. Was it yesterday or today? He shared a couple of interesting little videos on the Google Plus community about. It's just like a small little tour of the farmyard, basically, but it was kind of neat to see. Just doing a little where are we here? I guess it's this one we're going down. Yeah, he just showed a little, like, you know, area of the yard and what's going on where he works, sort of idea. So it was pretty cool actually. And I think what was it? Farmer John also shared a couple interesting photos from his farm as well, and what's going down over there. A lot of people are getting ready for, depending where you are, like a lot of people are thinking about second cut now, or preparing for second cut, or harvesting winter wheat. Just depends. I think depending on where you are, winter wheat may be ready. Like last time I saw winter wheat in my in-laws area, like it was getting close to being ready. Well, not close, but it was starting to like turn yellow already. So by now I suspect that it's probably ready to be harvested if it hasn't been harvested already. But I'm sure it'll be coming up soon. August is usually when the people harvest winter wheat. I think, if memory serves, my in-laws, they planted soft red winter wheat, and I asked him why he planted soft as opposed to hard. And I think he said it was soft was less susceptible to fusarium, I think it was. So the things you learn, right? It's funny because like when you compare like some of the stuff you learn in school, and you compare that to some like things you don't know about, like if you never grew up on a farm, like the stuff you don't realize is just crazy. Like a lot of people have no idea how much work goes into a farm sometimes. Actually, there was an interesting article in the Farmers Forum I was reading the other day, and there was like a poll of like how many people know about what people know about farmers. Like, so the poll said stuff like, you know, people are concerned about where their food comes from, and they're concerned about like how the animals are treated and like whether it's organic and not whatnot. And then they ask, you know, like how many people know like about farmers and what they do, and like the percentage was pretty low actually. So all right, those closed, not quite, there we go. So it was kind of funny on the one hand, because it's like, okay, well, shouldn't you know more about this? And then on the other hand, you know, people want to know more, or like think they need to know. Like it was a kind of an ironic little article I was reading. So because they're concerned, but they don't know anything about farmers. So it's kind of like, okay, like, well, if you're concerned, why aren't you trying to learn more about farmers? I don't know. Although farmers need to do their part too. A lot of farmers tend to be like very private people, I guess. So I think that's part of the reason why a lot of people don't know much about farmers, I guess. So at least it's been my experience. Like most farmers, like private in the sense that they don't want to share with the world like what's going on in their farm. Not because anything wrong's going on, just because they just don't want to publicize it. Not because, like I said, not because anything's going wrong, just because they don't want. They're just private people and they don't care to share like with the world, like post things on Facebook and whatnot. So, all right, now I believe I have 13 outline as well. There we go. There we go. It is 24.9. Starting corner is northeast, heading south. There we go. We'll just set this one up with course play. It should be okay. Should be being the keyword, but I have a sneaky suspicion it may not be. So, alright, so these guys are good to go. Do they need anything else while we're here? And we have the capabilities of feeding them. Cows. No, now they have TMR, they're okay. Good, perfect. Water, milk, excellent. So having those 150 cows is helpful because it gives us a little bit of extra income every day. And I love that. Excellent. And I suppose on some maps you can go as far as adding homogenized milk, of course, should you choose to. I never did, but you can easily do that. Sweet. Alright, so I think we'll end the episode there for now. I got the cows good to go. Got those 2 crops, put some NPK down. So hopefully next episode will be, what, stage 2 of that potato growth stage. And then we'll be able to maybe, because we need to put potatoes on top of the chaff. Let me refer to my notes, one moment. I actually have a notebook here with this in it. Oh no, it's not this one, it's the other notebook. Yeah. 40% potatoes and 60% chaff. So the potatoes go on top of the chaff, if memory serves. Alright, good to know. Alright, so maybe we'll do the next episode then. Alright folks, that'll be it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed the episode of American Outback. Like I said, if you have any thoughts on potential maps and multiplayer server, let me know in the comments below. I'd appreciate that. And subscribe for some more American Outback. I'll catch you guys later.